So here we are for the deciding match between ikab and J for Jett. J for Jett having faction selection, going for IKW again. There goes victory. A very lopsided match. ikab actually switching off factions now to the Brits. He's got special weapons, mobile assault, and royal engineer.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
So switching up to Brits. Perhaps thinks they're stronger on this map. Perhaps is concerned with how badly his build performed in that first match. I've seen some strong universal carrier play on this map. Perhaps thinks that's a good answer to the Kubel. But he's actually already made a mistake. His next unit not in production right now. Not sure what he's trying to do. Okay, he goes for it now, but 80 manpower late. You know, you can maybe expect that in a auto match game, but for that to happen in a tournament match, that is very bad news. Very, very bad news. So you got some sandbags on his fuel. Steering partner is charging in. Once again, J for Jett rushing in with his infantry, using his Kubel to cap up his side of the map. Oh, slight mistake there. Cancels the sandbags. Probably could have continued construction because they ended up moving off that point.
Grenadier are on the line.
Okay, goes for the universal carrier now. I think if you're going to go for it, should probably be earlier than this. Maybe you can go for one Tommy squad first because, you know, you need squads to cap up the map and then go for it. Like, you want to get this on the field as soon as possible so you can start bleeding these IKW squads as early as possible. Tommy's got quite a lot of damage on those Stern Pioneers. Didn't drop any models though. Neither dropped any models from themselves. Okay, hasn't started his tech though, so he doesn't have the ability to research medics yet. Here comes the universal carrier. Got the orca skins on his vehicles. Comes in here. It looks like he's going to push them out of the heavy cover position. Does a pretty good job of that, allowing his Tommies the back lines to get some good follow-up damage. Probably afford to go for another push here. Tommy's doing good damage. Looks like Jay wants to stick around, complete the capture. ikab should move into the point to prevent that at the last second. There he goes. And now these Fox units taking a lot of damage. Kubel also on the other side runs into this squad that took all that damage earlier, still hasn't managed to heal up and being very low. That's how the Kubel works, tends to spread its damage across the entire squad, not dropping any models. Oh, late retreat from ikab. Is he trying to use his... Oh, what's he doing? He's trying to win this mano a mano. Looks like Jay's going to pull back, but that was a dangerous engagement for both of them. Really came down to RNG penetration on the Kubel's armor. Close call though. So everybody's have to pull back to get some repairs in. So ikab, I think his early game's probably been stronger this time, you know, has only lost control of his fuel for a little bit. It's cut off during those very early stages, but he's stabilized well now. Looks like he's had a bit of a loss as to what to do right now though. Kind of waiting for J for Jett to make the next push in. And looks like it's actually going to work out quite well from two squads coming in. As these guys heal, Pine Heavy cover already should have some pretty good engagements here. Is he going to repair that universal carrier up? Hasn't upgraded it yet with The Vickers maybe thinking about going for the Wasp. Squad comes in, flushes them out with the incendiary grenade. They reposition, still focus firing this one behind the light cover. Universal carrier. Oh, they got in range of a base MG there. That's unfortunate.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Suppressed. But still, it's that incendiary grenade flushing those two squads out of cover. This engagement is actually going really well for Jay. Really need that universal carrier over here in support, and now it comes over with the engineers as well, but it's going to get the neutralized on the fuel.
Line's been cut.
And he has now upgraded with the machine gun.
Capture point is being overrun.
Okay, once again cutting it a little bit close with that squad. Got a Kubel on the retreat path. And Jay is not going to chase. Oh, he's kind of blocking with his own UC. He's going to force them even closer to the enemy. Kubel, could he get the kill? No, he doesn't even try. He just backs away trying to preserve the Kubel, but this is painful for ikab. He lost a lot of territory. What is this thing doing? It is just inching his way forwards, bunny hopping around. Somebody doesn't know how to use a clutch. Oh, another close call, extremely close to death, that oil engineer there. Very surprised to see ikab not getting a Vickers. I think Vickers is very strong against OKW. They typically struggle a little bit against machine guns. I've seen some other Brit players going for double machine guns early. Just trying to go for a cut-off in return, but not having much success. So there's a squad coming up this way, capping, going for the enemy fuel. This was a good set of sandbags from Jett though. Making ikab's life very hard every time he pushes back onto his fuel. Now with STGs, actually they're starting to bully these Tommies. Oh! Jay makes a mistake there, loses Kubel. Oh, ikab also makes a mistake. Half a second longer would have got the neutralizer on the fuel. All that really amounts to nothing because of it. AEC coming in for ikab, okay. A little bit surprised about that. On the other hand, Jett not going for a light vehicle. You know, if you're ikab, I think on the back of what Jett's done so far, you know, 8 minutes 30 into the game, we saw how quickly his looks arrived last time. If he was going to go for a light vehicle, would have been on the battlefield by now. So this AC is not going to have any light vehicles to fight. Jett instead going for an extremely fast tech, putting his truck up on the cutoff. Oh, flamethrower now from ikab, going for Royal Engineers. Which we haven't seen very much before in this tournament. We have seen some other players, you know, use mobile assaults. Oh, he's very late to dodge that incendiary grenade, but he actually got a wipe on those fault shooters. That's probably why the AEC got a couple of lucky hits as they were retreating. So Jett actually quite low on infantry. Could be about to lose a lot of map control on the back of this. Going for some obers. ikab going for a sniper. Jay just keeping the pressure on, gets the neutralize here, but could lose another squad here on retreat. Got a perilous retreat path with 2 light vehicles to chase. Why isn't ikab chasing? Oh, he got the kill anyway, but my god, that easily could have escaped, and his AEC faced in the wrong direction when it had to like turn around before chasing. Universal Carry could have chased it a little bit, but it's not that good at firing on the move. Oh my god. But, you know, those 2 wipes have now got ikab back in the game after the extremely limited amount of resources he's had in the early game. Overs on the field, LMG's popping now. Preemptive retreat there from ikab on this squad, knowing he's got no chance against this top over. Tries to conserve his manpower. Sniper gets a shot in, got a little bit too close to the building there though. Took a little bit of damage in return. Also a bit surprised to see that squad retreat. Seemed a little bit unnecessary. AC gets around the corner. Jay, you know, 5 fuel away from being able to build a Panzer IV. Sniper not Vet 1 yet, so doesn't have access to the critical shot. It's going to make his life very hard against this Panzer IV. With the critical shot, you know, and the AEC, perhaps he could fight it a little bit, but at the moment he is lacking. He's getting an AT gun though.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Oh, AC gets a good hit in there. The fact that he's still fighting this, I'm not sure why. Sniper got a good shot in. He's going to try to get the kill on the retreat. 1 shot. Oh, and it misses. It's like he was trying to fight the sniper, that's why he stuck it around there, but very dangerous game. Could have easily lost it there. Initially I thought he's keeping around there, he's going to throw a bundle grenade or something, but actually shooting at the sniper. I didn't notice that immediately. Charges into close range with this, realizing it doesn't have a Faust. But here comes the Panzer IV. Connects with the truck on the first shot. Universal Carrier trying to escape. AC coming in. Going to get some rear armor hits on the Panzer IV here, perhaps. Oh, misses its first shot. 6-pounder on the other side of the map. The Panzer IV being played very safely. Backing away after getting a few hits in. Before switches sides at the same time the 6-pounder does. Oh, but machine gun goes down. Goes down to the sniper. Oh, and he's parked that. Oh! He parked it, try to go for a max accuracy shot. The sniper misses though. And ikab now going for double AT guns. It's going to make life very hard for Jett. Very, very hard. Having gone for this tech structure, you know, doesn't have access to the walking Stuka. Double AT guns can cause him some real headaches. But Jay's just lost so much. You know, he's such a strong start, but seems to have some preservation issues. 2 Fox Grenadiers down, MG34 down, Kubel down. He's in trouble. It's going for another squad of Obers though, so they're going to muscle around these still only 4-man sections with no weapon upgrades themselves. And the Obers, you know, a couple LMG bursts long range will take this sniper down real quick. So both players have to be on their toes. Sandbags, one shot from death. I kept trying to shoot through the hedgerow there. Doesn't get through. Connecting with that. Now, destroyed vehicle. Still just continuing the attack there. Ober's pushing in. Getting some hits on. Looks like he's put one of these as a command vehicle. The AC as the command vehicle. P4 charging in. But he's got the engine crit.
We've just lost some armor.
And the 6-pounder still backing away. Sniper picking away at the Obers. Oh. Oh man, if he moved the sniper over here, could have got one more shot in, I think. But he's going for the other squad of Obers. Obers likewise going for the sniper. So is the P4, it's coming back in. Oh, but now this is already cooled down. Man, that's got a fast cooldown. It's calling in the smoke. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The AC penetrates frontally, gets the kill. Man, this thing has a fast cooldown. Twice in like the same fight got to use it. Yeah, and he didn't even get the sniper. Exactly right. I think the Pintle on the Panzer IV wasn't actually shooting at the sniper. I think that's why. Didn't get the kill on it. Oh man, look at this. 63 to 33 supply. ICAB now getting his tech up. He's got enough for a Cromwell after that. But when you got an army composition in a lead like this, he's not forced to get Cromwell. He could probably tick straight for a Comet here or a Churchill, something like that. Doesn't have to go for a medium tank. Got a very stable army composition right now. Looks like J for Jett actually cancelled that P4 that was in production. I'm not sure what he's going to go for next. He's actually floating a lot of manpower himself. Probably needs another squad of Volksschmieds just for easy access to a Faust. A little bit more of a meat shield to cap the map. I mean, he's still getting ICAB sectors, still putting a lot of pressure on him. Okay, he's going for a machine gun and a Panther. ICAB's going for the Cromwell.
Our supply line's broken.
Right, another job done well by Sabbath. Ready to move.
Oh, on the wrong side of the cover there. AC getting some good hits in. Sniper also getting some good hits in. Command vehicle now in support. Steam Pioneers retreating. Here comes the Panther. AC already backing away. You're still up against the double AT guns. How they're positioned, how J manages to avoid them, that's going to decide this match. He's just charging in, hoping to get that sniper. You can see it's just like affecting his mindset, affecting the way he plays. I know that feeling when you're facing off against a sniper and it's just picking away and you just can't find an opportunity to kill it. Very aggravating. Oh, the double AT guns are there now. Panther misses its shot. Not sure, I can't really remember what the command vehicle's aura gives anymore. It's been so long since I've seen it, I've just decided to forget it, obviously. I think it's pretty good aura though, especially for vehicles. It is in here. Oh! He lost that? Oh my god, he lost that over. Lucky long range Cromwell shot. Got the kill. Oh man. Sniper up to Vet 2 now. It's been shooting at some very high priority targets, you know. It's been going after the Obers a lot. A lot of model kills on the Obers. Sure, that's giving him a lot of variancy. Now J for Jett losing control of his fuel. He's having trouble holding on to territory now himself. I believe this flame mortar is very effective against OKW tech trucks as well, so be interesting to see if ikab tries to use that to knock out J's tier 4. Oh, that's like quite a popular strategy in team games.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Okay, well, Jay's got a Rakitten now. Good thing about the Rakitten, like, he doesn't really need the anti-tank support, but the good thing about the Rakitten is he can creep it into position, and then maybe the surprise factor of the Rakitten combined with the Panther can actually pick off ikab's armor. At the moment, trading blows long range. Panther versus Cromwell. He's unlikely to kill the Cromwell, but the surprise factor of the Rakitten might help him get the kill. ikab's actually got quite a lot of resources now. Be interesting to see what he gets next. Does he go for hammer or anvil? Does he get a firefly? What does he do? Probably could, you know, afford to go for 5-man, get some weapon upgrades. No, he's a madman. He's going for the AVRE. Okay. This is a pretty scary composition from him, honestly. Kitten's there. Panther's charging as well, trying to get some hits on. Cromwell very close to death. Oh, but the Rakitten can't get the killing blow and now could go down on retreat. And it does. Look like that first shot from the AVRE missed. No, I got one kill, but not substantial. I wonder if these 6-pounders have bonus accuracy against team weapons, because that die really fast. Usually they're that range, they'd miss, or most other AT guns at least would miss a lot of shots. Quite a few mines down for ikab as well. So, you know, dives onto his, you know, vulnerable support weapons, and sniper not going to be successful. Ooh, that was a juicy hit. Good anticipation of the movements from Jay by ikab. Expecting he's going to continue to try to bait around the other side. And the Obers go down. Jay has just about nothing. Look at this huge army from ikab. Oh, this is looking really bad for Jay. Oh, now he's going after the sniper. He's using the critical shot. Gets away. Oh, dodges that AVRE shell though. Here comes the Panzer IV, clearing out one of the AT guns, clearing out the second one with one shot basically. Uh-oh, Panther's coming in now. Both AT guns down. He's calling in the airborne assault. He really wants to kill this Cromwell. Panther's going to try to continue the chase whilst the Panzer IV deals with the attempted recrew of the AT guns, but the AVRE must be... Oh, it's still got a while. Continue to micro, good assault by Jay. Both AT guns down. Is he going to try to steal one? Is he going to try to destroy them? Oh my god! Okay, no, I thought there was a wipe, but it's just like one model running really far away from the rest of the squad, right? Or was that a wipe? No, I don't think it was.
The AT gun you ordered is ready.
AVRE coming back in. Not quite in range. Oh, but he gets a huge shot on. Does a lot of health damage. That's going to require repairs now. Rebuilding a 6-pounder already. It's like one of them's getting stolen by Jay. It'll be interesting to see if he steals or kills the other one. Should definitely do one of the two. Don't just leave it there for ikab to recrew. Oh my god, what is he doing? Because AT guns, you know, not that good for Jett, not that good to have two of them because, you know, they're sitting ducks for the AVRE. Having one of them, you know, can help him defend a flank or something against the tank, but not sure getting two of them is that strong. Panther comes back in. Oh, he's gonna get both of them though. It makes the army counts look a lot more even now. It's a really well timed assault from Jay for Jett. That P4 just coming in, you know, like heroically down the side, clearing up both those AT guns immediately. No mines over here for ikab. He got punished for it. Well, he's got a few mines, but they're, you know, more covering the fuel. They're not covering this flank here. Miss from the AVRE. He's up to Vet 1 now. What does it gain? Oh, 30% cooldown bonus at Vet 1. That is crazy. Usually you have to get Vet 2 to get that kind of bonus. Turret rotation. Max speed, so it gets faster at Vet 2. It's also very strong. Creates a firestorm when it explodes. I don't think I've ever seen the Vet 3 AVRE shell. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's hope it gets there. I thought Jay for Jett was in big trouble, but you know, he somehow brought it back. Piet's on his engineers, doing a little bit of damage here, but Jay for Jett calling in the smoke, trying to get the cap on. Jay still has a pretty large VP lead. Oh, he's driving in. Oh, but where is the... okay, there it is. Immobilized. Oh, but he manages to clear out the 6-pounder just in the nick of time. Can he get an AVRE shell on to kill this? He does! P4 down. So is the 6-pounder. And Jay's going to try... I mean, he's going to steal it. He's going to have 3 AT guns. I don't think he really needs 3 of them. But I guess he just really wants to deny it to ikab. Which I can understand, but that's actually going to sap a lot of his manpower income. If he gets it far enough back, he could kill it with this one though. Panther's still in there, trying to knock out the AVRE. AVRE ready to fire again. He's blitzing around. Taking some Piet shots as well. Getting a little bit low. Not sure what that was. Maybe an over squad. Oh, but it loses the main gun to a Piet. Oh my god. And Panther pulls back. AVRE also very low. Making use of the vehicle crew repairs. It was interesting on that command AEC. I think like the toolbar was full, so I couldn't see his activation of the tread shot. As the observer, you know, there's extra few slots occupied by the command vehicle, recon planes and whatnot. AVRE just about back up to full now. P4 coming in, but yeah, he's going to find this isn't a friendly zone for him. Takes a lot of damage from the Piets. Another shot from the 6-pounder. He's calling in the smoke to try and cover his escape. It's going to stop the Piets from connecting. But he runs over a mine, I think. Down it goes.
A medium tank was destroyed.
So, Jay, what a back and forth match this is. Both players having their moments. Jay's been, you know, doing some good work avoiding the AT guns, but I think charging in there with the Panzer IV by itself without support from the Panther, a little bit too reckless. ikab nearly to Vet 2 with this big old thing. Jay trying to, you know, play for the VPs, got the triple cap cooking right now while he's in a nice control position. ikab has, you know, enough resources for a unit. Looks like he's going to save for a comet, and here it comes now. Oh! Lost that to another mine. Mines reaping rewards out here on the right hand side for ikab. Getting 2 squad wipes.
The fighting has lowered the enemy down to 200 points.
Going for the VP and the fuel. Panther gonna have to duke it out now against the Comet. Oh, going after the sniper. Machine gun doing some damage. Does a preemptive AVRE shell, predicting the Panther would continue to push. But that was not the case. That's a bit of a tongue twister, eh? Predictive petard shell on the Panther. Still very close to Vet 2 now. Sniper gets a critical shot in. No, not just a regular shot. I think once it receives variance, it kind of does those mini crits every time. Panther chasing in, getting some hits on the AVRE. So is this anti-tank gun from the center. Here comes the Comet, going to be in range of 2 anti-tank guns though. Stonepine is right on top of it. He's using Valiant Assault, knocks out that AT gun. Critical shot there. Panther in there doing some damage. I kept going for another AT gun. How many is he going to lose? Oh, maybe he's going to be able to steal this one. He does. Jay trying to get around the side of it now. Weapon health is on just about nothing. I think it will be destroyed once it's decrewed. Oh, but he uses the critical shot on the sniper once more. And it doesn't actually get destroyed. Still one shot from death. 6-pounders going in on the AVRE. He wants to come back in with the Panther, but you know, there are all those Piets here as well. You've got to be careful. Didn't even blitz back to safety. I thought that would be a blitz for sure. ikab leaving this sitting around here. Needs to get his tanks back to a safe position. Oh, another mine. ikab continuing to mine off this area. It's paying off. Okay, now he's blitzing. Oh, that's a close call from Jay. That Panther though up to Vet 3 now. What has that got? Reload, acceleration, deceleration. Making use of the crew repairs here. Don't think that's going to do enough to repair it. He's probably going to have to use it twice. Don't know if it's got a cooldown or not. Looks like it doesn't. Doesn't have that much munitions though for it, honestly. Once you use it again, it's going to hurt his ability to plant more mines, which he's busy doing right now. Perhaps he's not aware that this doesn't repair to full. Isn't activated again. Still got the main gun crit. Almost lost his machine gun there. Double obers for Jay. Very strong against these, but also very juicy targets for the AVRE. I saved some munitions, just try to repair up that last bit of health. So he's got 2 AT guns once again. He's got quite a lot of mines down this time though, so the Panther's going to have to be really careful. Haven't really seen Jay pushing with the sweepers that much, I don't think, so maybe this time the mines will claim their victim and take out this Panther. AVRE charging through the middle. Now its main gun's been restored. Oh, and he gets a wipe on the Ober straight away. Oh, Mad Dog ikab at it again with the AVRE strats. Putting pressure on the AT gun, brings his Panther in to deal with the squad harassing his stern pioneers. Not chasing, not continuing the chase, hasn't taken this off prioritized vehicles either. Oh, but he runs over one of those mines I was talking about. Panther now somewhat incapacitated. Jay's got quite a lot of resources here. Oh, AVRE. Ooh, doesn't get the kill. Don't know if this can penetrate obstacles. Don't know if it received the same changes as the Sturm Tiger shell or not. Looks like it didn't get through there. Still managed to get one model kill, but doesn't look like it managed to get through the shot blockers there. Oh, AT gun down. Machine gun gets the suppression, but he destroys that now. I think that was with a sniper shot. Maybe it was with the 6-pounder. No, it was with the sniper shot. Just forcing away the anti-tank gun. Very long VPs for ikab, but now he feels like this is his time. This is his time to push. He's got, you know, Comet. 2 comets. And now grenades. Jett back here repairing. He's going for a Panzer IV, but it's not going to have a good time against all these comets. Did he lose that squad? He's lining up a shot. Oh, there it goes. ikab doing the work. With that AVRE. 13 kills, but I mean, that doesn't tell the whole tale. That's like 4 squad wipes. A lot of damage on a Panzer IV as well. I think it maybe even killing blow on the Panzer IV, I can't remember. Yeah, killing blow on the Panzer IV. Some very high value kills in that 13. Panzer IV, yeah, is going to struggle against these Comets. That's what the Comets are good at, you know. They do struggle a bit against the Panther, but against the Panzer IV, even the more sturdily armoured OKW Panzer IV, they are a lot more effective. Now he's got the war speed. He's blitzing in. P4 is there, bouncing. Panther missing. Comet's there though in support. Second Comet's there as well. Jay's like, oh, I don't want to get involved in this. Comet going after the Panzer IV. Whoops. Chasing it away. And he gets the killing blow. Jay kind of like not microing it that well. I'll pause for a minute here. Didn't think the ikab would continue the chase, but he did. And he got his rewards for it. Oh, machine gun goes down to the sniper. 34 kills on that now. And once again, Jay in a very bad position. Has almost nothing left. Half the army. Less than half the army of ikab. And he himself hasn't really had time to plant mines. So, or hasn't found the time to plant mines. So this AVRE is just free to run around. No fear of running over a mine. Oh, I wouldn't be getting in that building. Comet shot or two could flatten it. Certainly wouldn't be getting back in it now after taking that grenade damage. He's gone for a second Panther. Yeah, I think that's a much better decision than the Panzer IV. I know he wants the anti-infantry of the Panzer IV to be able to deal with those AT guns, but as we saw, that Panzer IV just got dominated by the Comet. Completely obliterated it. AVRE coming in. Expecting the Stern Pioneer to dodge forwards. Misses that shot, and the vetted up Panther going to work here, but he's taking a lot of damage. All these Comet shots penetrating. 6-pounder rotating now. Oh, didn't rotate far enough though. Here comes the second Panther. Comet's going in. We're non-prioritized vehicles. Turrets turn the wrong direction briefly. Oh, and they bounce the critical shots now. Main gun destroyed on one. 6-pounder is... Oh, he still hasn't rotated around to contribute more in the fight. But one Comet goes down. 6-pounder now still not rotating. Didn't use the white phosphorus either. That would be a perfect time for it. Sniper in there doing the damage though. So Jay could have microed the AT gun a bit better, but still gets the kill on the Comet. That's the thing, you know. Got early penetrations to ikab. Got, you know, good roll of penetrations. He's thinking, oh, if this engagement keeps going the same way, I can win this. But second Panther arrives at the nick of time. Couple bounces for the Panther at just the right time, and ends up taking down one of those Comets. Still, he's not out of the woods yet. Still a 30 supply lead for ikab. Looks like he's going to get some more peer engineers, which I think is going to lock him out of the chance to go for another Comet. Yeah, 18 supply. So can't get another Comet now that he's gone for this third squad of engineers. Could still get a, like almost get a Firefly if he does it now when his squad's not fully reinforced. Maybe he just might have to go for a Cromwell. Just because of supply issues. The thing though about getting all these engineers is he can continue to plant all those mines, which Jay hasn't really been sweeping too well. Only got the one Stern Pioneer. Rebuilding his Volksgrenadiers. Just not even trying to engage here. He's just like, nah, I'm just not having it. Get Panthers mobilizing. 91 VPs left for ikab. He's in a bit of trouble. Won't take long to drain those out if he finds himself in another tricky spot. Looks like he is going to go for the Cromwell. No, cancels it. Goes for the Centaur. Which I think is a mistake. Already got the AVRE and the Comet, which are pretty good at the anti-infantry. I feel like he needs a little bit more mobile anti-tank in the form of the Cromwell, which is also decent against infantry as well. He pushes forwards. Oh, he's like, oh, just testing your reflexes there, mate. Looking for a spot to shoot that 290mm round. Not far off the Vet 3. Will this be the first, I think the first time I've ever seen the Vet 3 AVRE, at least in like a proper match. It's pretty exciting. Here comes the Centaur. There's some sandbags up to help try and defend the VP from his side. Good idea. He's got a bucket load of mines down as well. One thing ikab's been doing really well, just continuing to plant mines everywhere. Jay bringing in a plane. Oof. Didn't hit anything, right? It's a recon and smoke plane, so he's got a little bit of the lay of the land. Sniper really far forwards here. Doing a bit of recon work himself, but did leave him a little bit exposed. Now Jay bringing the sweeper on this side, looking to make an attack. There's a mine here. Don't think he replanted one here though. It doesn't look like it. So it looks like that left-hand flank is going to be Jay's angle of attack. The Centaur's there though, doing some good damage. Sniper in trouble. Sniper taking a lot of damage. One more burst and it's going to go down, but the Obers get cut down. Oh, but maybe the stern pioneers can finish it. No, they shoot at the cache instead. Oh god. So close to killing the sniper this time, but the stern pioneers shooting at the fuel cache, and now he runs over that mine. He just detected it before, but he didn't have time to sweep it up. Called in the airborne assault, but didn't last long in the face of the Centaur. Oh, but the second plane comes in for a nice pass, gets a little bit of damage in. He's actually got a command vehicle now on that Centaur. That's what he wanted it for. I feel like this is a pretty good vehicle for the command vehicle, because in this situation he kind of just wants to use it defensively rather than offensively. And he can always lean on that Vet 1 ability. Even though it got nerfed, it's still very strong. Slightly off target with that shell. Gets ever closer to that Vet 3 though. He's getting aggressive now. He's forced those Panthers back. One of them with the damaged engine, the other one quite heavily damaged, Vet 4 one. Oh, that's very close to Vet 5 as well. Looks like he's pushing forwards, wants to go for the kill on the tech structure. Oh! Oh my god, that sniper nearly died there. It wasn't on hold fire. Shot at the tech structure. That was a super close call. Just uses munitions. I think he's planting more mines, but if he dropped the flame mortar on this, he could kill it quite easily, I think. Also hasn't been using the air recon on this. Does cost munitions these days, but could help him. Could help him, you know. He could have shot over the over the hedgerow, maybe. Probably not actually. Those shots were getting blocked, but might help him find a target for the AVRE. Seems to be quiet right now. Okay, there it goes. Sometimes that happens with the player's perspectives. Get backing away now. Preparing his tech structure back up. He's got double stern pioneers now, realizing needs the extra repairs. How many overs has Jay lost? It's been a tremendous amount. 5 Volksgrenadiers, 2 machine guns, 4 Panzer IVs, 1 Raketen. Where the overs are, the top 5 overs. He lost 5 overs. Most of them to the hands of this AVRE. He's been so close to killing that sniper so many times. Must be supremely frustrating. Hasn't quite got the job done. It's like Jay's going to be able to squeeze a Panzer IV as his last vehicle into his supply. Also has almost enough for another airborne assault. Might not last that long, but if the Centaur's shooting at units, won't be shooting at the planes. So if Jay can turn this into an all-out attack, could be to his advantage. Okay, 6-pounder gets a shot in. So does the sniper, forcing away the enemy 6-pounder. Panzer IV here now. So Jay has the critical amount of armor. There aren't that many mines like in this half. Mortar lining up a shot on the 6-pounder, but he thinks otherwise. He's taking too much damage. Wasn't expecting the Panzer IV there. Oh no, AVRE! Is it gonna go down here? Bouncing. Oh, it goes down. It was a pixel away from Vet 3. Oh man. It caused it immediately. Had enough resources to. But that's a real shame. Critical shot on this. If he just used this ability, he'd be able to take this down so easily. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he's not aware. A lot of Piets there though. Panzer IV coming in. So many Piets. And so is the Comet. Oh my god, it took so many Piet shots there. Manages to clear out the AT gun though. It's just going to get recrewed. If he just kept those Piet squads in there, might have been able to get the kill. Pulling in the recon plane now. Okay, in comes airborne assault from J for Jett. Oh, there's some good damage on the 6-pounder. That's going to go down. I'm not sure whether shooting down these machine gun planes counts as shooting down the anti-tank planes or not. Not sure how that exactly works. Plane flying around. Centaur. Oh, I think he's just in the edge of the circle. I'm not sure if that's going to count. Looks like it's not. Not going to target. Or maybe it is. Oh, it's going to target the Comet, which is still in the circle. Quite a few shells actually hit the building, saving the Comet from a lot of damage. Centaur gets the kill. J for Jett didn't get that much done though with that airborne assault. As I said, kind of needed to be like an all-in push to occupy the Centaur's main gun, so planes could have more time to fire, but come around for the second pass. Full Piet from ikab. He's just gone full Piet, relying on his Centaur and AVRE heavily for the anti-infantry duties. And there goes that 6-pounder. Sniper gets out of there after securing the kill. Just going to be recrewed though. Oh, stern pioneers almost get wiped there. Because he's got the Piets though, not that much anti-infantry damage left on his squads. Relying on that Comet. Haven't really seen him use the white phosphorus, but he's doing well other than that. P4 coming in, rear armor exposed of the AVRE, but there's so many Piets here. Not sure he can exploit this. He just realizes that how many Piet shots and his Panzer IV goes down in the blink of an eye. 6-pounders there. Trying to go after the Centaur, I think. Now switching targets to the Comet, which now takes some Panther fire. Mortar ready to fire. Panther taking a lot of Piet damage. Second Panther coming in now. Stern Pioneers go down. The Vet 5 Stern Pioneers get cut down by the AVRE. And this Panther now in jeopardy. Oh, he's not even blitzing it. He's just relying on standard movement speed. Look at all these mines. Somehow running the gauntlet. Getting out of there. AVRE being used the crew repairs. Taking some good attack rounds. But here comes the Piet army to save the day. But here comes the infantry to stop the Piet army in return. Not much veterancy on them though. It's not very dangerous. No weapon upgrades either. Oh, and Centaur's there for support. Also providing the aura. Pretty even fight so far. Oh, here comes the sniper though. That's going to turn it around. Still losing his Vet 5 Stern Pioneers. It's going to slow his repairs tremendously. Still hasn't found time to put down his mechanized truck as well for repairs. Looks like he's going to do that now, but... Oh man, he's also running out of VPs very, very quickly. Comet coming in now. Looking to rub some salt in the wounds at the base. There's quite a lot of damage on those repairing Stern Pioneers. That needs to stop repairing with them. Yeah, there they go. Got a critical shot in there, but... Panther up here, Vet 2 now. Got the armor bonus, gonna help him deflect a few more of those Piet shots perhaps. Remember, with like handheld anti-tank like the Piet, even if shots don't penetrate, still do 25% damage. Whereas the tank shots, if they don't penetrate, do 0. Same with anti-tank guns. So even if these Piets don't penetrate, they're still going to be doing some good damage. Uh-oh! Oh, he's trying to avoid those AVRE shots. Lobs it. Gets a couple model kills. Nearly Vet 1 now. And then War Speed's out of there. Jay focusing his repairs on the heroic Vet 5 Command Panther. I mean, just regular Panther rather. 25% accuracy while moving, so that's very helpful. Plus 11 sight range while stationary. Wow. Okay, so it should be very accurate now. Vet 5. This command. Sorry, I keep wanting to call it Command Panther. It's just a regular one. It looks like he's going to lose his battle group HQ here, though. And I kept trying to snipe these flak emplacements. You can see the health of it going down slowly. Doesn't manage to kill it, but yeah, that's going to stop healing. Okay, Jay gets in there for the neutralize. VP score very even between these two. Panther being repaired up. Okay, Panther ready to roll. Both Panthers ready to roll, in fact. Sniper still clicking away. Here comes one Panther from the one angle. Oh, he could lose the squad. Looks like it's going to get away just fine, but Command Centaur in trouble. Oh, what's he doing with his Panther? Switches targets to the Comet. Takes a critical shot from the sniper. But those Piets just doing so much damage. Stern Pioneer's in there trying to do some... Oh, loses that to a mine on retreats. This also taking some heavy casualties from the sniper. J for Jett just can't break through right now. How is he going to deal with this? Has got all of his stages of tech now, so King Tiger is an option. Oh, okay, goes for the 5-man upgrade very late in the game. So he just can't, there's no chance of him getting another tank now, just he's at a supply limit. This is his army right here. Makes these have a lot more staying power. He's also got his forward assembly up here, so he doesn't even have to retreat from those assaults from J. Just has to backpedal a little bit, reinforce. It's helping him control that central VP. I think there was a machine gun, a tank shooting that down. Didn't even activate the AA mode. So that last push from J, he lost a Stern Pioneer, didn't get much done. It was a good tactic though, coming in from one side, coming in from the other with the Panthers. And maybe if he had taken out the Command Centaur, it would have been worthwhile, but didn't quite get that done. Looks like, you know, he's not building anything. I think he is saving for the King Tiger. It's just whether it can come in and have the impacts in time. 69 VPs left. Clock is ticking. He's not engaging at all. He's just standing back. He's trying to save as much manpower. I think he's just going to go all in with a King Tiger push. So that's what it's going to come down to, ladies and gentlemen. As we pass the... well past the 1 hour mark now. And it looks like this game still has legs. More mines going down for ikab. That's what he's been so good at this game. He's actually going for a universal carrier. Maybe, how much supply is that? 3, okay. He can fit it in. It's probably the only unit he can build. Maybe he's going to try upgrade it with a Vickers, act as machine gun to try and prevent cap in the middle. Or a Wasp, just area denial. Can't put a command vehicle on that. You can only put one command vehicle anyway, but can't put that on the UC anymore. And here it comes, the big boy, the King Tiger. Don't think he's got enough time to wait for airborne assaults. So may just upgrade the machine gun on this and go for gold. Recon plane for both players coming in. Gotta be careful, that Centaur shoots down the plane so quickly. Could end up losing one on his own. Oh, straight away. Aviary gets a good hit, enforcing away one squad. But Jay's in there capping, needs to run out from his cover position to prevent the cap. King Tiger's on the scene now. AT gun behind this. Panther's also there. Trying to find an angle. He's going to get the neutralize. King Tiger in there doing some good damage, knocking out that cover really quickly. Second Panther just sitting back here, not really joining the fun. And King Tiger's just cutting through these Piet squads. Doing a really good job. Oh, and he gets a wipe. That's the one thing he hasn't done for a long time, Jay. He hasn't got any wipes, but this King Tiger in here doing the damage. And neutralized the VP, got a wipe, didn't suffer... I don't think he suffered a wipe in return, so King Tiger exploiting this mass Piet strategy. Oh, and he's just getting some juicy hits. 14 kills, barely been on the battlefield for 2 minutes. And already stacking up the kill count. Oh, and one of the mines comes for a backfire. Going after that sniper, doesn't quite get the kill, but that King Tiger's still on full health. No AT gun for ikab, really hurting him here. Hits in there though. Just the Comet just keeps bouncing. Panther coming in now on the back of this. And that Comet just takes so much damage. In comes the Flame Mortar. He got that long range. Flame Mortar denying the area, but didn't get any wipes. So Comet goes down. And all of a sudden, Jay's turned this game around completely. You know, a lot of people talk bad about the King Tiger, but clearly a good answer to what ikab has on the field. He's queuing up 2 Fireflies now. Now he's got some army supply spare. He's just popping them out. If he loses one, it doesn't matter. He's at the end of the game. Just needs to drain a few more VPs. But this Panther is serious, man. Very serious, the Vet 5 Panther. I think it might come down to whether Jay hits mines or not. How this game goes still. Still, like, you know, he's not getting super aggressive with his tanks. He probably could have, honestly. But he just wanted to repair up his King Tiger. That has given ikab the time to start to field some counters, though. In fact, he's got enough room in his supply to make 2 of them. And to field 2 of them, especially if it's guaranteed that he... yeah, he's guaranteed he can field 2. I'm pretty sure they only cost 16. So he's inching forwards. And take some attack ground shots through the smoke. And there we go, Firefly reveals itself. King Tiger pulling back. He's going to probably repair with one. Cap with the other. Anti-tank gun now for Jay. Mobilizing. Here comes the AVRE creeping forwards. Wants to stop the cap. At the trades blows. AVRE shell doesn't quite get the wipe. Briefly stops the cap though. Universal carrier goes down. Bit of a standoff on the central VP now. Both players having like their wipe machines just watching over it, dishing out the damage, stopping the captures. Oh, that's... I want your King Tiger to be stationary when trying to shoot at infantry like this. Try to reduce the scatter. Both in there stopping each other. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, but in comes the AVRE. And backs away upon seeing that retreat. Panther comes back in, bounces. And the double Fireflies answer back. Nearly kill the Vet 5 Panther. Could that be ikab's chance to make another assault? Looks like he's going to focus on repairs. Jay comes over here, goes for the fuel. A bit surprising. I thought he'd go straight for the VPs. Maybe it's just a reflex. ikab's got 500 fuel in the bank. It's not what he needs to be worrying about right now. Those Fireflies doing some good damage, but that 6-pounder also supporting. Oh, but the King Tiger, oh, gets another wipe. Now ikab has almost no infantry to cap with. He's in Jay's hold position. Both of them in there stopping the capture. AVRE, oh, doesn't even clear out the 6-pounder. Thought he would. 6-pounder still getting some good hits, and he's just going to chuck this unit in. But the King Tiger is chipping away. 28 kills in like 5 minutes. Tremendous kill count for this King Tiger, and he just continues to stack them. Come the Fireflies now. They're taking 6-pounder shots. That 6-pounder is so resilient. Engineers almost go down as well. Vet 5 Panther coming in, throwing its weight around. 6-pounder finally gets decrewed by these Tommies. And a lot of shots connect. So the tulip rockets. Panther in trouble. Other Panther coming in. Panther goes down to the pits. But Aviary also very low. One shot from death. Second Panther comes back in. One shot from death on the Firefly. Oh. Oh, but he kills it while it's out of control. Jay getting kind of lucky there. But look at this. ICAB only has one squad of infantry right now. Cannot capture. He's going to try to prevent the capture. King Tiger, yeah, he's in trouble. I think he needs to crew this anti-tank gun to try and defend against these two tanks here. King Tiger, he's going on the assault. He's going after it with this Firefly and the Centaur. He could pop the recon planes. That would be quite useful in this situation. He's picked up all those pits though. They're also repelling. And with his only squad, he makes a dash for the central VP. 39 left for Jay. He calls on the recon planes now, a little bit late. But good, you know, he's good. He's making good use of all these abilities. Can be tough to remember them sometimes. And he's got control of the central. He's also got his AVRE right there, and he gets a nasty wipe. Jay thought if he just kept running forwards he'd dodge it, but no. Once again, ICAB predicting Jay would run into it. Could he get a Faust in here though? Yes, Centaur. Sitting duck now. Fresh Panther for Jay. I think that's on the amount of health that it will die to one shot from Panther. Looks like it received a little bit of repairs. Oh, he's going to use the crew repair on it again. Jay, very, very long VPs. He's got one last throw of the dice, I think. King Tiger back up to full. Double Stern Pioneer repairs very quick. Still got that AT gun over here. Okay, would be wise to try and destroy it outright. Panther going in. Gets a hit on the Centaur. Oh, but he takes a crew shock. Firefly can get some hits in here. 3 hits on the Panther. They're going to trade blows. King Tiger coming in now. King Tiger gets a juicy hit. Firefly, one shot from death. Can the Panther get the killing blow? No, it misses. And in comes a second one. Panther escapes on a pixel of health. King Tiger still in there, duking it out. Centaur goes down. Second Firefly comes back in. King Tiger not quite in range. This one not on. Oh no. Prioritized vehicles shooting at infantry by accident. And now that he's lost the Centaur, the plane's coming in doing some crazy damage, forcing all these tanks back. Jay controlling the Central VP. He's going after that last Firefly and he gets it. King Tiger. Oh, he gets hit. But there's nothing to follow up on this. Oh, and he gets tripped on one of his own mines again. And he's going to go down to enemy captured Piets. Nope, maybe the King Tiger. Nope, misses that. Piets get the job done. Triple cap now for Jay. Oh man, when you play a game like this, this is such a heartbreaking match. Crazy match, insane match, really insane. Jay just, I think he had a bit more stamina there at the end, just controlling his vehicles a little bit more strongly at the end. I kept making a mistake taking his Firefly off prioritized vehicles, ended up shooting at infantry, which honestly might have been the deciding factor. That King Tiger was going down really quickly. He's trying to steal this away. Look at it, he's got every critical in the book. Doing a recon plane, trying to see if anything left is coming out from ICAB, but it's not to be. I mean, that King Tiger just hit the field with such venom, just came through and killed all those Piet squads so quickly. Kind of reminds me of the old King Tiger days. where it used to do that and bounce every shot from every other tank and anti-tank gun and just win the game. And they throw it in there. Oh, that was an insane match between these two. Back and forth constantly. Like J for Jett had such a strong start, but then ikab fought back. You know, J threw a couple squads. Then ikab was in the lead. He's mad dogging around with the AVRE. Nearly got Vet 3. It was like a pixel away from Vet 3. I was so disappointed we didn't get to see that. But overall, an excellent game. And I'll wrap on that, guys. Catch you later.